it was very painful for me, myself, and I. I'm for Daniel. He had some issues, but you just get comfortable with the team that you're at, and you like the school setting, especially early intervention. That's great. Somebody comes to your house. You don't have to go anywhere, and your child gets all the therapy. That's great. And now you got to go to preschool. Well, okay, so you get used to going to preschool, and it's, if you're in the morning or if you're in the afternoon, and go and see the classroom, all that, then that's still kind of a nice nurturing environment. Well, then you go to elementary school, and now you're in public education for good, and at that point then it's reading, writing, and arithmetic and all those things, and that takes a while because my son is himself, and while he has many characteristics of other people who have the same disability as he has, he also has some other ones that have nothing to do with that disability, but it's kind of his things. So you just get used to the team, and you get used to the environment, and then you go to middle school, and middle school was really a shock because those students were so big, and my son is quite small. And I'm like, are you sure those are seventh graders and eighth graders? And plus, then you're not staying in the same classroom the whole time. So, and we had Daniel was in some gen ed classes, so he had to, leave the special ed classroom and then go up to wherever the gen ed class. So he had to know how to navigate the halls with these, appeared to be thousands of students, but I know it wasn't that. So then you finally get used to that, and then you're in high school. And if I thought middle school kids, students were tall, it was nothing compared to high school, and a lot more of them, because it makes sense. You have all these elementary schools, and then they go to fewer middle schools and fewer high schools. And you just get used to that, and then you're in transition, or 18 to 21 program, whatever your district calls it. And then it's not about education, other than if there's a job site that the person would need some education on how to do this or how to do that. And then that you're getting closer to that age 21, where you age out of the educational system, and then you go to adult services. And that is another big, what's appropriate, what does he get, what shouldn't he get? You have to go out and interview with different service providers if you want your child to attend a day program. So I think it's all of those. It's like moving every whatever, first it was out of the home, and then they go to preschool, and then elementary, and then you go to middle, then you go to high school, and then you go to young adult, and then you're really out, you're done. And that safeguard, which I always felt that I had with the school system, because you knew these people for a longer time period, was great. And then all of a sudden, welcome to adulthood, which is usually a shock to any of us, but if we're typical people, but we sort of know how to handle that. And those changes, those transitions are often hard for people with disabilities, because many of them like routine, like to know what they're doing this day and this time and all that, and then it's not like that.